What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today what I got for you guys, we're going over the brand new Mastercrafts added in the Season 2 update. A lot of these are unreleased and going to be dropping sometime soon as store bundles. Some of them are actually going to be a part of the Battle Pass, so we're going to be diving in and going over every single one of them and what you need to know. Also, a reminder, I did post a couple of videos in regards to operator bundles. If you missed those, I highly recommend you check out those videos where we went over every single bundle, the prices, and what you need to know about them. So if you missed that, I'll have it linked down in the description. And also, I am doing an operator bundle giveaway, so if you find one of these Mastercrafts is something that you really want, all you got to do is comment down below your Activision ID and which operator bundle you want, and if you win, I'll add you and gift you that bundle. So the first thing I want to let you guys know is just a quick reminder, Call of Duty League is now streaming. They started streaming today at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it looks like that's going to be the schedule they're going to do going forward. So they'll be streaming pretty early in the morning. If you have your YouTube account as well as your Activision connected, you'll be able to get some viewership rewards every single day that you watch. So I highly recommend that if you just want some free rewards, double XP tokens, calling cards, things like that. There's also a weapon blueprint that'll come in on Sunday. Connect your account and watch those streams. You can just keep it tabbed, and then when you watch for a couple of hours, you'll end up getting these rewards automatically granted to your account. So just a reminder that it has started today. So since we're on the topic and video of weapons, I also wanted to mention that Raven Software ended up posting saying, as we continue to monitor the launch of Warzone Season 2, we are preparing a number of weapon adjustments for the XM4 as well as the PPSH-41. These will be deployed by early next week. So a couple of patch notes. I guess they're going to do some follow-up updates with Season 2. As you guys know, the update sort of added a lot of bugs and issues alongside with zombies, Warzone, and multiplayer, and they sort of need to push up some follow-up updates to fix these situations, and some of them include weapon adjustments as well. But anyways, let's jump into the weapon blueprint. So the very first set that we have are the ones that are available in the Battle Pass. So these two Mastercrafts, you have one which is going to be the Black Cell exclusive version. This one you'll need to pay that $30. It's one of the instant sector rewards, and it actually has a pretty decent animation. I like the fact that Mastercrafts are actual Mastercraft inspects. I remember back in like Cold War, they would call them Mastercrafts and then not actually give you new inspect animations to them, but this one at least does. And then following that, there's also another one, and this one comes in for the ASG. So later on into the Battle Pass, you're able to get yourself this weapon blueprint. Now the good news is you don't need to own Black Cell in order to get this Mastercraft. It's a part of the regular Battle Pass version, but this is the inspect animation that we have. I like the fact that it's fully animated. It does last a couple of seconds, so the longer the Mastercraft inspect animation, honestly, the better it usually typically ends up being. But this is what it looks like with this animated golden snake that they have showcasing the weapon blueprint. Now, alongside that, there is a Black Cell variant of this. So if you do have Black Cell, you're basically technically getting two Mastercrafts as well. So you're getting this one, and then you're getting the Black Cell version. Unfortunately, there's no difference in the animation. It's just the same exact inspect, just with a different color variety of the ASG. So that's what these two look like, and these are all available within the Battle Pass. Now the next set that we have, these are going to be coming in with store bundles. Now this bundle has already released, but the thing is there's actually an additional inspect animation that many people don't know about. So when you take a look at the new Mastercraft that's available in the store, was added in the first day of the update, a part of the Strange Abyss Mastercraft bundle, you would see this inspect animation that would appear. Now this is actually not the only inspect, and it's actually the worst one. So I don't know why they ended up previewing that one instead of this other one, but when you get a real look at it and do a different inspect animation, according to Elvis Kai, this is what you get. So it's an actual thing that pops up out of it completely. In the other preview, it was more of like a little tease, but with the extra additional inspect animation, it does more of like a pop-up, and then it fully pops out, and then you can also pet it and I guess mess around with it, and then it goes back. So that's the new inspect animation, or additional one that we have with the new Mastercraft. So this one is called the Stream Team Mastercraft Blueprint for the new Cypher 091. And what makes this one unique is the fact that it's actually for a new weapon blueprint, and I believe they have actually added it to the store, so you can now purchase this bundle if you do want that. But credit to Thundercod, this is the inspect animation footage. He does try to inspect it multiple times to see if there is other animations that the Mastercraft could potentially come in with, because they usually hide some extra versions, but unfortunately that's the only inspect that he does end up being able to showcase here. So that's what it looks like. Let me know, do you guys think that this is one of the better Mastercraft Mastercrafts compared to some of the others that we got. Anyways, the next bundle that we have has a new Mastercraft. This one is known as the Tracer Pack Falconer Mastercraft. Brings in the Razor Break blueprint for the cleaver, and trust me, just the weapon blueprint itself looks pretty crazy. Just, I mean, taking a look at it here, it's like way bigger. It looks pretty crazy. It's like sharp, it's animated. It also has like that cell shaded factor to it, and then when he inspects it, it also has like the pop-up comic book text and the animation effect to that as well. So what are your thoughts and opinions on that? He does also inspect it twice to see if it has a different inspect animation. It unfortunately doesn't, and only has this. And the bundle surprisingly also comes in with a pet falcon, which unfortunately we don't really get to see what that looks like. So whenever they do update the bundles, they're gonna end up adding it into like the back end. We'll be able to see that, but at the moment he wasn't able to showcase what that bundle looks like. Now going on to the next Mastercraft that we have here, this one is for the new Fang 82, which I'm expecting to release pretty soon, just considering it has one for the brand new weapon. But according to ThunderCod, this is what the inspect animation looks like. He drops a 50-second long video just to showcase the inspect animation. It comes in with the Death Mosh Mastercraft bundle, which we did previously get a photo of, and it has a pretty crazy looking ultra skin. Well, this is the Mastercraft for it. It basically turns the weapon into a guitar. It like has it floating, and then yeah, basically that's what it does. So I'll go ahead and play it with the audio so you can hear what that sounds like. So that's what that blueprint looked like. Now the next one that we have, this is known as the Eternal Strife Mastercraft blueprint for the GPR91, and this comes in from the Tracer Pack Radiant Blight Mastercraft Ultra Skin bundle, which is easily the most expensive bundle I think we've ever seen in Call of Duty at 3,300 COD points. Now, the surprising thing about this is that it comes in multiple stages. So the first stage he ended up showcasing, so that's what the inspect animation of that weapon blueprint looks like. And then there's also stage 2. I believe the inspect animation stays exactly the same. It's just the color that changes. So not too much of a difference. Now this version is of an orange color. You can see like the sword does all this flipping and switching and all of that. I guess it's like a dragon that they're hunting or whatever. And then there's also stage 3 of that, which now goes into like a turquoise-ish color, and it does the same exact inspect. Basically a dragon breaks out of the rope that was tying and covering his mouth. He starts like opening his mouth and all that and just like going out of control, and then once again the sword slices him up, and then he stabs him, and then it goes back to the normal way that it was. And then there's also the final stage of it where they showcase the red version. So it has different colors, and I believe maybe these versions depend on the eliminations that you get to activate them. So not only is it like a Mastercraft, it's also a reactive bundle, and it's the same exact inspect. Now the interesting part is he also shows what it looks like when you do the inspect animation from someone else's POV. So for those of you guys who ever wondered what it looks like when you do the inspect, he goes ahead and showcases someone else actually watching him do the inspect animation. It actually looks pretty funny, but this is the new bundle that comes in with that Mastercraft and what to expect with that one. Now the next set of weapon blueprints that we have, these are unfortunately not Mastercrafts, but they are weapon blueprints that are going to be coming in for other weapons. So these are for the wonder weapons. The first one that we have is called the Held Cord blueprint, comes in for the ray gun, and this is a part of the Death Mosh Mastercraft bundle. It doesn't have a unique inspect animation or anything like that, unfortunately. It just changes the way the ray gun looks and gives it that animation effect to it. At the very top, you'll see the area where the ray gun typically is already animated. They just sort of changed it slightly. But following that, there's also another one for the ray gun. This comes in as the Ultraviolet blueprint, and this will be a part of the Violet Verge Ultra Skin bundle, and that's the inspect animation and what it looks like. So that's going to be a part of another zombies bundle that we are getting. And then the last weapon blueprint that we have here, this one is called the Cosmic Blade blueprint for the Staff of Ice, and this one will be a part of the Tracer Pack Unearthed bundle. So I don't think it has a different inspect animation. This is typically what the Staff of Ice inspect looks like. It just changes the weapon slightly a little bit, I guess, adds some greens and like some overgrown type of effects to it, and that's pretty much all they really did here with that weapon blueprint. That's what to expect with that. But anyways, that's everything in terms of the Mastercrafts, the upcoming bundles, and things like that that you need to know. I'm gonna have early bundle showcasing of the operator skins and all of that good stuff in an upcoming video, so be sure to subscribe. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover, comment it down below. But that's all they got for you guys in this one. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one.